Who would win in a gladiator-style fight?
Uh-oh.
Nathaniel Hawthorne
Maybe.
or Poe?
Oh, geez.
Why?
Well, Poe was in the military, right? He had a little time in the military. So he could, and he's adopted, kind of, not officially, but kind of, by the Allan family. So you kind of figure he's probably a city guy, right? See, my money would be on him in that way. And he'd be most likely just to, get you liquored up and then lure you into a brick and then, put you in a closet and brick you shut, right? Yeah, that would be him. Hawthorne, on the other hand, right? He's got this pent up, I don't know, guilty.
Yeah.
He's guilty, right? Internal guilty. Like, I didn't think of that. I didn't think very nice things today. Oh, I'm going to hell, right? That's him. But he's also elite. He's an elitist. Right? He knows all. Like he's hanging out with, like, presidents, and he knows Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah,
I mean, so he knows people. He's got some cash. He's got friends in high places. He's a buddy, kind of, sorta, with the transcendentalist movement in a way, right? Kind of, not really. He kind of stepped back from that, but
time period.
Little bit.
Yeah.
He knows those folks.
Yeah.
You could say that he's more aggressive, so he might, and Poe is more anti. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm going to go with Poe. I think Poe could kick his butt.
Plus, he can always stick his raven on him, right?
Plus, I feel like Poe is a lot more impulsive.
Yeah, he's crazy at some point, right? I mean, in those people, you don't know what to expect, right? Yeah.
Whereas Hawthorne's more like, I feel like he's more of a thinker. Like in his works, he's more like.
But the pen, right? Poe's pen is definitely mightier. So you kind of figure he's, anti-violence, anti-contact. But just, Hawthorne's just sitting here going, what am I going to jail? I'm going, not jail, but, purgatory jail,
I wonder who would win
Dante's
in a battle
levels.
of wits.
I don't know. Well.
Battle of wits.
Like a rap battle?
Oh, maybe. I don't know if that's.
Well, Poe didn't graduate, right? He started and then didn't finish, and then Hawthorne finished, I think, at oh gosh, I'll get it wrong. Bodine?
But a degree doesn't always necessarily mean you're going to be smarter than somebody else.
No, and your lot in life, I suppose.
Yeah. I think
Hawthorne would weave in a lot of allegory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some good symbolism going on, right? That black hat meant death. You made your cat black. Why? Yeah, exactly.
But I think Poe's scheming, because you can see all the scheming, like Cask of Amontillado.
Yeah.
And even
that's a good one.
The Raven, to an extent. Like, I think that his scheming is like way more schemier than Nathaniel Hawthorne's.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah, schemier.
He'd like make him squirm.
Well, and you got to figure Hawthorne, though, is less about accountability, right? He's more, I'm going to blame the devil. The devil is the reason. That's the big reason for his lot in life, right? And was it his grandfather is the one who was the judge for one of the Salem witch trials that said no.
One of his family
he didn't repent
somebody.
Right? He didn't say. But
we know so much as English majors.
But Poe is, he goes from within, right? It's, I'm messed up, right?
Yeah, the inner battle.
There's a psyche there with Hawthorne. I think those people, I don't like those people, so I'm going to root for Poe to kick his butt.
Yeah.
Because if you're not going to take blame for what you did, but you're going to blame the devil, you're going to blame that person over there, that woman over there, for luring me. Terrible.
Which one do you like more, if you had to pick one?
I like Poe. I like Poe. I like the darkness from within, the despair. I don't know, fascinating to me. I think it's a different level of horror, of sadness. I mean, it's terribly sad. He's a mess.
Poe for show.
I like Hawthorne.
I like Hawthorne too. I took a class as an undergrad. I have an American Lit minor, and I took a class on Hawthorne. I love Love Nathaniel Hawthorne. And Washington Irving, the same thing, the same genre.
Yeah.
You know, you should go. They're all like buried there in
Yeah.
like Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. It's like
Hawthorne.
Author's Row.
Hawthorne was too dense for me. I like that I could explore myself with Poe, and that's what I liked about him. And so Hawthorne was just like
See, and that's what I
heavy.
like about him. I
Yeah.
love the allegory.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And finding the symbolism associated with this, that, and seeing there's more than just what's actually happening.
Mm-hmm.
But there's the same going on with Poe. There's a lot of stuff going on there, and it's usually on a different. Look, I gotta be crazy to understand some of this, because, like you mentioned, the cask. You don't even know what prompted that guy to take revenge on,
yeah, it's
you know,
not good.
Fortunato.
Fortunato.
Yeah, right.
Quite an ironic name.
He just did it just because.
Right? I know. Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
And then
He
there's the
maybe-
one where the guy was looking at him weird.
Yeah,
Telltale Heart.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh my God, I love
Yeah.
that story.
It's so
Just
creepy.
like you're like,
I
oh.
love it.
It's like a
Yeah.
Dexter moment. I know. I
I
think I would root for Poe. He didn't have it as easy, I think,
Yeah.
as Hawthorne. Maybe.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna do our speed round, and we'll just ask some
Oh,
questions.
no, okay.
And
not be
you're
so
gonna
quick.
respond as quickly as you can.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead and start us off.
Okay, what is the funniest biology term?
Oh, I don't know. You know, in biology, you don't just get one. I only
Yeah.
get one word, right? Frass. We were
Frass.
just talking about that.
What is brass?
Frass, Frass, is like insect larvae poop.
German origin, right?
Yes, fecal
Okay.
material out of that. We were just talking because we're doing we have
Yeah.
some insect larvae upstairs in the lab. The students are working with doing some research projects, and so they were asking me what all this stuff is after eating the contaminated diet that they're eating. It's frass.
Do you know what sassafras is?
I like sassafras. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice. It's good.
I like sassafras. All right. So if you
Frass.
went to your car right now
Oh no.
and you turned on your radio,
Yes.
what song would come on?
Oh, the Ramones.
The Ramones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just have the Ramones' greatest hit, so
Okay.
that's in there right now.
Cool.
Yeah. Anything by the Ramones is on all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Kettle corn or regular popcorn?
I like regular popcorn.
Yes.
I like regular. Not that microwave
I don't
stuff,
trust people
though.
who like kettle corn.
No.
Do you like kettle
No.
corn?
Caramel cone is good though. That would. Be
I can get
tasty.
behind that one.
That one works pretty well. Regular popcorn.
I
Not a
like-
lot of butter either. Just
Yeah.
a little salt.
I like a little salt. And
A little bit.
Yeah. Just
not,
enough.
Not drippy. Not wipe my hands on the thing.
Yeah. All right. And so, what is your favorite genre of movie?
Oh, I like the horror thriller stuff, and I go back and forth. Slasher types. I like those.
What about Sweeney Todd?
Yeah, Sweeney Todd is good. I like the Saw movies. Those were good. There's some really Asian horror is really scary. Those are the revenge horror ones, like Old Boy. That kind of thing is pretty good. Yeah, that kind of stuff. But the classics are good too. Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, those old 30s.
Psycho.
Psycho was one. Hitchcock. Any of the Hitchcock ones are always good.
Birds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, The Bird.
That's a good one.
Best
The
movie.
Birds is pretty good.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
It's pretty good. Yeah, if it's got those are.
Cats or dogs?
Oh, dogs.
Okay.
I think I was a dog in a previous life.
What is your favorite kind of cheese?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I know.
I would say gorgonzola or blue cheese.
Okay.
Whenever I make Italian food, I add gorgonzola cheese,
Okay.
and it always tastes the same. But I like that. Little moldy cheese is good.
Yeah. To each their own. I like Gouda.
Yeah, that melts nice.
Is it good?
Yeah.
That makes a
but
good grilled
it
cheese
does.
sandwich.
And quesadillas.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
I'm a cheddar girl myself, and I feel like if I were a kind of cheese, I would be cheddar.
You would sharp.
But a sharp cheddar,
Of course.
because I'm kind of witty. Sometimes.
I'm lactose intolerant.
And I'm kind of crumbly too.
That would be.
Sorry.
Nice.
All right.
No, that's
so-
good. This was fun.
Yeah.
Well, why are you guys in English?
I I like psychoanalyzing people.
Yeah?
And yourself.
Yeah, and myself.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I stumbled into English. I struggled in high school. I almost failed senior English.
Yeah.
And I was a terrible writer. And I stumbled into English because I was like, you know what? I was a math major before. I'll just be an English major, see how that goes.
So were you like, what is the most opposite of math?
Kind of. I mean, I enjoyed the material, but I was just really terrible. And I was like, I want to challenge myself. So I'm going to do this thing that was really hard for me before. And I ended up improving my skills, and like I love it. And
And you
I
ended
love
up
languages.
killing it.
Yeah.
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 So what are you going to do with a degree in English?
Well, I want to
Grad school?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
go to grad school
Good.
for linguistics.
Yeah.
And then I really want to use linguistic theory to apply it to literature and do that as a type of literary criticism, actually.
That's really interesting.
Because I'm a nerd.
Doesn't sound bad.
All right, so I
Yeah.
think that sums
And
it
you're going to
English,
go English education.
Secondary education.
Yeah. Why secondary?
You know,
That's
I don't know. I just really liked English in high school.
Yeah.
And it was like the class I would sit in school all day and
Yeah.
be like, yes, English, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
I was exactly like you. I always thought English was kind of easy. I tended to write well. I got the grammar part down. It didn't seem there were rules. You just did them. These were the rules, and you could express what you were thinking. And then when you take literature, then you read stuff and talk about it and write a paper on it. And I know it's more complicated than that, but that was kind of what it was. And that, I don't know, I couldn't wait to go to class and find out what you guys thought about, this, oh, we were reading The Old Man and the Sea.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you think about it? And I was disappointed when students came to class and they weren't prepared.
Yeah. It should be a meeting of the mind.
So it was very frustrating, but it didn't pay the bills. Science could
Does
pay the
better.
bills.
Yeah.
English teachers weren't getting paid like $10,000 a year. You can't really live off of that, and
Yeah.
it was very frustrating. I took every elective I could. I took American literature, so it was just loads of fun. I had a good American lit professor, and it was great. I liked the time period. The authors were all amazing, even the new stuff, and the Kerouacs, the Beat Generation, Ginsberg stuff, all the way. So it was always a lot of fun.
I can't get down with the modernist poetry. The epistemological poetry. I can appreciate that other people enjoy it, but Tender Buttons is not for me.
I just really like the British authors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
Wordsworth is
Yeah.
my homeboy.
Yeah.
Oh, the British romantics.
Oh.
Don't get me started.
Well, that would be
you
good
should-
not to get that started on.
A few
on
lines written
those.
above Tintern Abbey you need to read. You need to read it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, if you like transcendentalism, I
Yes.
think you would like the romantics.
The
Yeah.
British romantics.
They're basically the same thing,
Yeah?
just not as intense.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
like fun.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I might have to give it a shot.
All right.
And
Thank
kind
you.
of steer away from the Brit Lit stuff.
Well, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thanks for
and,
asking me. It was
we'll
loads
see
of
you
fun.
next time
Yeah.
on English Club TV.
Sounds good.